Harris drifting back at the 13-yard line. 20, got the edge. 35, makes a right, makes a left. 50, Harris turns on the Jets. Touchdown.
Ain't nothing better than doing it on Sunday night, baby.
And how about the night for Dwayne Harris? An 86-yard punt return for a touchdown in the first half. An 89-yard kickoff return to set up the Cowboys' first possession of the third quarter.
Romo takes a snap. He's looking to the right. He's going to get flushed, hit by one man, going deep into the end zone, looking for the receiver. It is caught. Williams. Touchdown. Well, if you give them a 15-yard field, they're going to make you pay.
Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, no need to say more. NFC East, it's going to be bad. It's going to be a slobber knocker. You know that's one of my words. Brian Baldinger, no DeMarco Murray, so what am I expected to see?
Well, when DeMarco Murray went down last week, they got a lot of injuries in Dallas,
yes.
okay? And at running back, I just think Joseph Randle, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, is going to be the guy that's going to be expected to carry the mail for the Cowboys, and I don't really think there's a lot there.
So there's no mail?
Well, there's no mail. I mean, I don't think it's going to get delivered. And if you put it all on Tony Romo, I think it's too much. On the road for first place. But let's just take a look at Joseph Randle here, because he got 11 carries last week against the Redskins. He ran for 17 yards. Now, he made some decisions that you just scratch your head, because he did some things down here, like, for example, right now. He's actually going to take off from the 5-yard line to try to score. Now, there's a lot of softness back here. If you can jump cut, if you can move. Instead, I mean, Walter Payton didn't jump from the 5-yard line.
He was excited.
No. All right. So now let's just watch this here, because this is the skill set that a running back has got to have. Right now, freeze it. London Fletcher is going to take the back door. That's a void right here. There's the hole. If he hits that hole, puts the right foot in the ground, and goes north-south, he's going to hit his head in the goalpost, right?
Right.
But he doesn't see that, all right? Now, maybe he's excited. It's his first NFL action. Maybe he forgot the skill set. You know, they got him drafted in the 5th round.
Okay.
Again, take a look right now. I mean, here's a guy that you got to question right now. You freeze it right now. Like, okay, you get this softness in here. You see color. You see color here. This is what Tony Dorsett, Emmitt Smith, DeMarco Murray can do. Jump, cut, get outside here, get over to the softness, find the daylight. He's going to curl up. I just think right now, when I look at Joseph Randle, I don't know that the Cowboys have a lot there. I don't expect him to have a good game. That means Romo's going to have to do it all by himself.
But Tony Romo is throwing the football very well right now. And when you look at the injuries that they have, especially on the offensive side, and losing DeMarco Murray, Tony Romo doesn't think that the Cowboys are going to suffer a whole lot.
You're always competing your butt off to try and win. But now we're obviously without DeMarco.
DeMarco Murray has a left knee sprain and right now is questionable.
We say, if you're going to blitz everybody, we're going to throw it.
Look at him running. To the right, puffs, throws, touchdown.
Want to drop everybody? We'll run it.
Hand off to Randle. Sliding up the middle, 25. Little hip fake to the left across the 30 for a first down.
We'll see if teams want to get up and get after us a little bit and try to. And if that's the case, we have no problem throwing it 10, 15, 20 times in a row.
Left side of the end zone, Dez Bryant, touchdown.
I like that, Tony Romo. But, Sean, let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me something Philadelphia Eagle-wise that's jumped out at you so far.
Well, it's Nick Foles. And when you turn on the tape, he is leaping off of the film. And to me, it's the big plays that Nick Foles is representing. I think Chip Kelly's saying, hey, Mike, take your time with that hamstring.
Sure.
Because I like my offense in this guy's hands. And Nick Foles is doing a great job with his throws. But to me, he's throwing the ball before the receivers are open.
Yep.
He's leading them into open areas. And I think it's his ability to get the ball out early. And that's what's providing this explosive offense for these wide receivers, because they trust the fact that if I get open, Nick Foles is going to see me getting open. He's going to give me the football. And I just think the big plays that Nick Foles has brought to this offense.
5 touchdown passes last 2 weeks now. So.
Yeah, he has 9 throws of 20 or more yards. 9 big plays in this offense. I think Chip Kelly has to love what he's getting from Nick Foles. I know the wide receivers really like it.
Do.
And you like these wide receivers. Now, I'm not talking about D-Jax. You're going to talk about somebody else.
You know what? Here's the thing is I think Riley Cooper, and everybody you talk to in that organization says Riley Cooper is the X factor. And I'm like, what in the world is the X factor? Let me go over here to the one. I got to show you some video.
You're in a hurry.
Yeah, because when I talk Riley Cooper and they say the X factor, I think it's he's way up here at the top of the screen. He is going to get most of the one-on-ones. And if you get the one-on-ones, you got to win. Sean, go ahead and roll that for me. And I want to show people Riley Cooper. Freeze it right there. Now, you got to go play action pass, because Riley Cooper is not the fastest wide receiver in our league. So play action pass allows everything to balance up. And then all he's going to do is he does a great job of stemming and stepping. And then and he's just going to buy. He doesn't drift to the sideline. He's going to buy that room back, gives the quarterback an opportunity to make an accurate throw. Great job of falling back inside and then staying with it for a touchdown. That's Riley Cooper being an X factor. He's going to get all the one-on-ones. Now here he is at the bottom of the screen. Now, I'm going to show you something on TV. You didn't know Riley Cooper. You didn't think he got that. Watch Riley Cooper on this hitch route. Going to run a beautiful hitch route, chest over his knees, waist it, freeze it right there. Now, he knows where this defensive back is. So what he's going to do is he's going to turn, jab step, and then come all the way back down the sideline for a 40-plus yard play. Great job in there. Now, go ahead and finish. You didn't know Riley Cooper had that, did you? You didn't think Riley Cooper, you thought D-Jack was the only one who had that. I told you he didn't have a whole lot of speed. But he is one of those guys that when I say X factor, because he's going to get most of the one-on-ones, he has got to win. And he won against Tampa in Week 6.
We'll see if he gets off the jam
See if he can do it again
Hit him with
on
that AI.
Week 7 when we return here on the end. Welcome back to Playbook, everyone. Let's go back to a second look at the Dallas-Philadelphia game.
Let's do it.
And Brian Baldinger, talk to me about Chip Kelly, Monty Kiffin.
Well, the two coordinators in this game, right? They have a history and a familiarity with each other. When Monty Kiffin was at USC, Chip Kelly was at Oregon. I know it's college football. But Monty Kiffin didn't want to see any of Chip Kelly.
He looked surprised.
He gave up 50 points a game right there. So now you look, okay, I know Monty Kiffin's running a little different defense right now. With Maurice Claiborne, who's been in and out of the lineup, up at the top, they like him in press man. They let him do that. They play a lot of man on one side, zone on the other side. Here's, receiver wide open in the middle of the field in a soft zone right now. I think if the Cowboys want to have success, they're better off if they go straight man, like they do right now. You see Barry Church's safety right here, coming over with the Redskin receiver right now. He's going to man up on him. I think if they put Brandon Carr, Orlando Scandrick, Barry Church, Maurice Claiborne, and press man, and then put an extra rusher after Nick Foles, this is their best bet. If they play this style of defense, I think Monty Kiffin can keep the score down, even minus DeMarcus Ware and some of the other horses up front. But if they do these kind of things, because Ware isn't there, and they're like, we got to get pressure, we got to create pressure. We start gambling like this, and you leave receivers open in the middle of the field, receivers that RG3 missed last week. I don't believe Nick Foles will miss these guys.
No.
All right? So I think it's really depends on what kind of a game Monty Kiffin, Rod Marinelli call for the Cowboys this week that's going to determine the outcome of this.
Do you think Sean Lee can cover Shady McCoy one-on-one in that setting, in that man-to-man setting?
No.
Sean Lee is going to get Shady McCoy.
I think it's going to be a tough matchup.
So it's a tough matchup to play man-to-man in that game just like that. But I tell you what Sean Lee does do. I mean, no one has better eyes, hands, coordination than Sean Lee. He never takes his eyes off the backfield. He plays through the guard right here, does a great job. And all he's just going to do is feel and find. Talk about finding a needle in a haystack. The offensive line, that's the haystack. Watch him find the needle. He is going to do a great job of reading. Look at just patience. Hey, I'm looking in the backfield. I don't see anything else. Now go in and make the tackle.
That's good evidence.
I don't like him in man-to-man coverage against LaShawn McCoy. But I do like that great battle that LaShawn McCoy in the running game is going to present for Sean Lee. Because look at this, just great patience, reading his keys. Now he believes what he sees. Hey, there's the haystack. Watch him find the needle.
Yeah.
He does a very nice job finding a needle. So for me, Sean Lee in the running game, I'll take. Sean Lee in the coverage game against Shady McCoy, I don't think so. I mean, there's a tough matchup for him. He's an outstanding football player, though.
Yeah, well, listen, I know that everybody in Texas loves trucks, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's all about a car. And his name is Brandon Carr.
Oh, I like that.
All right? So look at what he did against Pierre Garçon, Sterling. All right? He manned him up, held him to 6 catches, but down on the bottom of the screen right here, look, forget about where the ball's going in the play. Watch him run this route for Pierre Garçon. Watch the sweet feet right down there.
Drop the hips.
Get in and out of the breaks. That's what receivers are
Win in transition. Yeah.
Look at Brandon Carr. He is hip to hip. He was shadowing Pierre Garçon right there. They said, look, if Pierre goes and gets a hot dog, you put the ketchup on.
I like it.
Okay, so here he is. All right, he's giving a free inside release right here. All right, against Pierre Garçon. Look at the closing speed on a slant. Now, when they throw the slant, they try to protect the football with their body. The receivers do. Brandon Carr does a great job of reaching around. Now, here's another great play that Brandon Carr impressed me with, and it's his anticipation. Look, he sees the head whip around of the receiver, and he closes, and he does a great job of batting the ball down, and he doesn't hold on with his left hand. You see a lot of DBs get in trouble by doing that.
So you think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be able to hold up?
I think they do. I think Monty Kiffin gets his revenge on Chip Kelly.
Well, now, interesting.
First place online. Our Monday night matchup.